Quality management services are a vital part of any business. It helps in ensuring that your products, services, and processes are up to the mark and meet the standards. If you are a new professional in the quality management vertical, we would suggest some books for you. We understand reading all of them might not be feasible for you, but the more the merrier. 1. The Quality Toolbox by Nancy R. Tague. 2. Huron's Quality Handbook, the complete guide to performance excellence. 3. Quality Audits for Improved Performance. Finding the right vendor for your quality management services might be tricky. First of all, you need to shortlist 4 to 5 vendors. For e.g., if you are shortlisting Isolocity, we recommend shortlisting 3 to 4 more vendors. No need to get confused, we have already written a detailed blog on this topic where we have discussed some critical points for finalizing a vendor for your quality management services. You might want to check that out. Once you have finalized the vendor for your quality management services, your next priority should be setting all the criteria. Monitoring and measuring criteria are critical in quality management services. Monitoring means keeping track of the performance of the product or service over time to ensure its improvement or maintenance, while measuring is about quantifying progress in terms of specific results. The most important thing about defining clear monitoring and measuring criteria is that it should be done based on problem areas within your organization or process flow where changes are needed most urgently. The first step in quality management is to identify the problem areas. This involves looking at your processes and identifying where they can be improved. Understand the problem areas. Once you've identified the problem areas, it is important to understand why these issues exist and what caused them in the first place. When you're starting out, it can be hard to know which issues are the most important. This is why it's crucial to start by prioritizing the things that need immediate attention. While there are many aspects of quality management services that should be considered before hiring a consultant, and these factors will vary depending on your needs, here are some examples of things that might be considered when working with a consultant. How much time do you have? If your project has a deadline and you need help right away, then finding someone who can work quickly may be more important than finding someone who knows everything about quality management services. Before you start, it is important to set some achievable goals and objectives which are time-bound in nature. All the activities in project management are done with the purpose of achieving certain goals. These goals should be realistic and measurable so that they can be achieved within a specific time period. One should not compare his or her goals with those of others because no two people have the same situation or circumstances, so there is no point in copying someone else's goal-setting strategy. It is important to work with a quality management service provider who can help you address the issues and make your business processes more effective. The first step is to identify a good quality management service provider who can help you achieve your set targets.